I have no idea how I'm going to start this one.
Probably with the intro.
Huh?
Probably with the intro.
Probably, but do you guys have any like cold open ideas?
Um,
That'll do.
oh,
All right.
last week somebody um it was parents' weekend
Mm-hmm.
and somebody peed on the floor.
Of your bar?
Yeah.
Like,
Like and you're like probably like in the bathroom, right?
no, it's definitely not.
No, like under a table in our lobby.
How bad did it smell?
I don't know. I didn't have to clean it up. One of my doors.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
reminds me of that scene in Deadpool 2 where after Vanessa died, he's just
He's peeing
pissing.
at the
He's like,
bar.
"Are you pissing? Are you pissing?" That's the face you make when you're pissing.
That's the intro. All right. Well, welcome back to the Tu-Vie podcast. This is finally double digits. We've reached episode 10 of season 4. I know. It's we are in the what, 5th month of the year? Yeah, 5th month.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Well, welcome back. I'm your host James to your TV movie entertainment news podcast. Co-host Colin. How you doing, bud? Sorry, I got a little
Wonderful.
caught up there. I'm not gonna lie. I got humbled real hard this week. I sometimes, just to see if AI is getting correct nowadays, I went on ChatGPT and I was like, "What's the Tuvi podcast?" I want to see if we're making any AI remarks here, and they did
Yeah.
pretty good. They gave a pretty good review. So I'm like, "All right, who are the hosts?" And I swear to God, it said hosts of the Tuvi podcast are Colin and Cameron, and they go into great, and they just had this whole explanation. It goes, often featuring an extra character, James, who may be a producer or some kind of editor. I'm like, I got humbled hard this week.
I think that means that we
It's your
have
show.
inherited the show.
Yeah, I got fired
Uh,
from my own
and
show.
you're banned. We're gonna
Ah,
need to log into the TikTok account.
couldn't be more humbled this week. So let's kick it off with a I guess swift kick in the ass and a quick review.
Speed. I am speed.
Must go faster.
The humane thing to do is to make it quick.
Cameron, you saw Thunderbolts.
I did.
You want to carry it off or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. It felt like the first like real real movie Marvel has made in a since like Guardians 3.
What was the last movie they did? Oh, Falcon, the Captain America.
Yeah.
What's the Falcon Winter Soldier?
Um it's something that like has themes. It's not like a movie about Marvel, it's a movie about something.
Mm.
Um it's well shot, it's well acted. I think Florence Pugh was great. I think Lewis Pullman really steals the show.
Nice.
Everybody gets a moment to shine. Um, it's got some problems that I can't really get into without spoiling it for y'all.
We'll go into
But
it.
it's a grand old time. It's a good time at the movies. I
Nice.
think a lot of people are gonna love this movie.
It's been getting good reviews. Colin, you said you got spoiled on some stuff. So are you liking what you're seeing at least?
The stuff that I had spoiled was the end credit scenes,
Oh, okay, I did see that.
which
Oh, yeah,
I
I will say PSA, when you're waiting for that post-credit scene and you're like, "Oh, hey, the song credits are starting." That means I should probably put my phone down because the post-credit scene is about to start. Don't look at the screen. Um, one of the credits in the song credits fully spoils what the post-credit scene is about to be.
Oh, that makes sense because they can't. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
need you to explain that to me after this.
I will.
uh,
Um, it's yeah. I was just
that
like
was
sitting
such like
in
a
the theater.
teacher.
I was
I
like,
thought
"Oh,
that was
hey, the
great.
song credits started," and then I see the last song credit, and I'm like, "Oh, okay,
I'd be really surprised
Oh
though.
wait,
Yeah. So now
I
you're
know
putting it
what you're
together.
talking about. I know what you're talking about because I thought it was like, never mind. Sorry, I'm still waking up,
That's
yeah."
fine.
but that makes sense.
I'm not really surprised that's the movie because it's supposed to be kicking off Doomsday from there. 'Cause that's the next big movie after Fantastic Four.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
which is cool.
yeah, have you seen like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff they posted like RDJ's trailer village?
No, I saw that they watched Thunderbolts, and I think Robert Downey Jr. spoiled the title. on his he posted on Instagram or something. I saw like somebody screen grabbed it, but it could have been fake. But he said it was so great to see the Thunderbolts movie now, New Avengers. I just spoiled it. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to.
I'll be really surprised though. It was one of the two.
As soon as I started saying it, I was like, I probably could have just not said that, but I did. But it's too late.
It's fine. It's fine. If it's fine.
He has like a different haircut now, which is really cool.
I kind of like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, I do like it. But his trailer village is huge. It's like those like indoor, like house party tent things. It's like it's huge. It's like the collapsible thing.
That's what you get when you leave Marvel, win an Oscar, and come back. You get a town as
and a private jet.
Yeah.
What do we? That's insanity. This movie has to make like $2 billion. Easily.
Does he now get residuals from two different characters?
Probably
because he is Iron Man.
Yeah, probably.
And now he's Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, I mean,
he probably gets a ton of residuals.
I mean, there's probably I wouldn't be surprised if he gets residuals for the Shaggy
man makes
dog.
more money than God.
Yeah, I mean, he got paid what 20? No, how much? 200 million?
Yeah,
that's insane.
Something like that.
That's crazy.
Liked it a lot. I'm gonna go see it again in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I bet that's a good one. Now, probably the biggest one, the best movie of the year so far, Ryan Coogler's Sinners.
Yeah.
What an experience. That for me has been the best theater experience in quite some time.
It's remarkable.
Yeah, it was really well done. Colin, you're the most recent watcher. Why don't you give us your thoughts?
It's a masterpiece. It was very moving. I can't really. I haven't had like a movie experience like that in a while, just with the 70 millimeter IMAX. And I gotta say, that's probably I don't know the actor's name. I forget the character, but the Irish vampire stole the show with his dance.
That's so
fun to watch. But I was really surprised with the post credit and end credits. Just with that actually closing a chapter, like having a solidified ending, and probably the most, what do you call it? Post credits, the first big scene, probably the most mid credit scene I've ever seen in my life, and that's including all of the Marvel movies.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I'll say with the mid credit scene, like my only problem is that it is a mid credit scene because it's so like to me definitively the real ending to the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cameron, Colin, do you have any still more thoughts you want to say? Because we're just going to circle around and then kind of get into it a little bit.
I'd rather hear what you guys have to say. I think it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, I got to agree. It is, I think, one of the. I think when the dust is settled, it will be one of the most significant movies of this decade.
Easy.
I think it is, if nothing else, Ryan Coogler truly solidifying his place as one of the great auteurs of his generation. I think it shows that he can succeed outside of the franchise bubble and the IP bubble. It's him truly being himself, being like, this is me, this is what I can do. I'm not just Black Panther, I'm not just Creed.
Those are great movies, though.
They're great movies.
I know, but it's like, a stepping thing. It's like first, second, third. I mean, it's easily his best movie.
I mean, the way he makes this world, it makes it feel so lived in, gets you invested in basically every character.
Yeah, so well.
And then at the halfway mark, just fully twists the movie into this. Spoilers if nobody.
We'll put a spoiler warning here, so we just get into everything.
I hate it when someone gives away the ending.
I can't say for sure anything.
Oh no! I'm reading the books.
But I can say nothing.
I will say, if you haven't watched the trailer, don't watch the trailer. Just go see Sinners. It's great.
A lot of people surprisingly didn't see the trailer.
I know.
Just see the first teaser. That's it.
Yeah. Even then.
But it's a grand old time. Anyway, but then at the halfway mark, vampires happen. And you just watch these characters like squirm and think about how they're gonna deal with this. And Remick, the main vampire villain, is just
That guy.
He's so much fun. He's one of the most fun villains we've had in a very long time.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't think of another good one
his
recently.
his performance was great. I thought all of the themes around him, like being Irish and like just wanting to connect with his culture, was, I thought, just an incredibly interesting way to make a villain. When I think, myself included, beforehand, I thought the vampires were just going to be racist. And it's much deeper than that.
Oh, clearly not, because when he was asked if he was a Klan member, he looked
He was like,
so offended.
"Whoa, I may want to kill y'all, but I ain't no racist." Like,
So good. I like it. It's like, oh, because we
why?
He's just so good.
Like Jack O'Connell, I think that is an actually star-making performance.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about star-making performance, Miles Kate
Woo!
as Sammy,
So
his
good.
voice is unreal.
It's not
Like
human.
when he's in that car with Stack and he starts singing Traveling, my jaw dropped. I was like, there's no way that such a deep, beautiful voice is coming out of he looks like he's 18.
Yeah, I know. That guy. Did he start as a singer and then go into acting?
So
if he doesn't win a Grammy by the end of this year, come on.
He used to be a backup singer for Her, HER.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she implored him to audition for the movie. So shout out Her for Miles.
I can't name a single Her song, but
me neither. But yeah, his mom is like a fairly popular gospel singer.
I'll tell you, I saw a video of him recently of him in a gospel choir. It sounded great back then.
I need him in everything. Also, I saw he said he wanted to play Miles Morales, and I wouldn't be upset with that.
Be bad at all.
Not at all.
But yeah, I thought Michael B. Jordan
And
really had his movie star moment with this. I feel like him hitching his career to the Michael Coogler wagon is the smartest thing I've seen any up and coming actor do in a very long time. The way
very Scorsese and Robert De Niro.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what you meant. I was a little lost in what you meant. I'm like, I could swore Jack O'Connell and Mike Fast going with Luca would have been a really good move as well. But I get what you mean now.
Yeah. But the way he is able to play Stack and Smoke so differently that they truly feel like two different people, while still being Michael B. Jordan, was great.
He handed himself a cigarette. And then he smoked that cigarette and handed it back.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the VFX breakdown of how they did that. But yeah, I could talk about this movie forever. I think it's great, but
I think we're leaving out one big thing for Remick is that guy's a terrific dancer.
Also, he's gonna be the villain in 28 Years Later.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So excited to see more of him.
All right. Well, that movie's just got a lot better now. And I think what I liked about everything in this movie was that there were at least 4 or 5 moments where I forgot to breathe because everything was just so great. Especially, because we're in spoilers, the aspect ratio one-shot juke joint thing. I was losing my shit. I cried at the end of this movie. I was just so
decade, maybe?
Dude, shot of the decade. Easy. I mean, one flowing movement between the whole juke joint, collaborating with past and future and present with beautiful music. I'm not kidding. I ended this movie in tears. I love movies. I had to stop myself from standing up and clapping halfway through this movie. This movie's just so rad. And I saw a TikTok where there's a guy said, directors nowadays are quite interesting because Jordan Peele will make white people feel bad for being white, but Ryan Coogler will make white people want to be black, and they are not the same thing. And I could not agree more on that statement. Ryan Coogler has such great writing where you just are invested like that. And like you said, where you get this in-world feel, the way I felt that was the shop scene where Smoke is talking to the shop owner, and then his wife walks across the street, and we follow her, but we hear their conversation. So good. It's simple. It's so good.
Also, you know what we haven't talked about? The music.
Yeah, you beat me ahead of that, dude. The music. Favorite song? Go.
Smokestack Twins.
Sorry, let me rephrase. Original, not from the score, like original song.
I guess I Lied to You is fucking gas.
Colin, you got one, or are you looking it up?
I liked the music. I didn't listen to it afterwards. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan.
Get him!
I have to watch it again because like often like I would like turn. I saw it with Emily and her friend. Her friend is she's more of a film, like, you know. So like when the aspect ratio changed, not the aspect ratio, but like when it changed,
the aspect ratio changed.
you know, like we like the entire like IMAX thing, like it just was a whole big like we both were like, whoa.
Yeah, no, that's the like I couldn't breathe when that aspect ratio changed. I lost my breath. I was
I don't have an IMAX theater near me.
Ha!
Yeah, so I saw that. I've seen this movie 3 times, and I've only been able to see it in the standard form.
Well, due to popular demand, they're going to be releasing it.
They sold out.
It already sold out.
They sold the hell out.
No, they're going to be re-releasing the 70 millimeter.
I know that was sold out.
Oh shit!
They sold out in like an hour. I tried buying tickets and I just couldn't get it. I didn't notice until late.
It's not. I've never seen that happen for a movie ever.
Yeah.
No, man, I can't think.
The re-release of Revenge of the Sith also almost made like $1 billion.
Yeah, it's now resting at 900 million. We're gonna get into Star Wars later in a second because we got to cover Star Wars Celebration. But that is now the 15th highest grossing movie of all time. Cameron, how do you feel about this?
So I went to the re-release.
What?
I did.
You said you were gonna skip this.
I did, but then I was like, none of the movies that came out that week really sounded good. I'm not
Drop?
gonna go.
You weren't gonna go see Drop?
I did see Drop.
You did?
I did.
How was it? 1 out of 10.
It's cute. It's cute. It was a cute, fun movie. It was like
the airdrop movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like dumb Hitchcock,
Okay.
and like in a fun way.
So okay. That's fun.
But yeah, I decided to go see it because like so many people love that movie, and I was like, I just gotta like give it another shot. Maybe if I see it in a theater, I'll see what everyone else is thinking. And then I saw it in a theater, and I still didn't like it. So,
well, at least you took a chance. You know,
Yep.
You can't say you cannot say at this point you haven't tried.
I've very much tried.
Yeah. So, Colin, did you see it in theaters?
For a movie I don't like that much, I have seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, it's very impressive.
Story of my life with Batman versus Superman. I did not see it. I really wanted to.
You didn't see it in theaters?
No, money's
Really?
tight. It was either Sinners or Revenge of the Sith, and I was like, I gotta choose Sinners. But
Batman versus Superman.
no, I was making it. He was like, for a movie that I hate, I've seen it so many times.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm the same way with Green Lantern. That's my guilty pleasure. Wow, both of you? Okay, all right. That's a lot coming from both of you. I feel like we're missing something on Sinners. Oh, Haley Steinfeld was good. I feel like she was a really good addition to this movie, but clearly,
She was more than good.
yeah.
This is her standout. Like,
I don't get the fuck out.
I'm being modest. The line at the train station had the whole theater roaring.
Like,
yeah.
because she looks like this proper little lady, and then she's saying the most like salacious shit.
There was one guy I saw on TikTok where it's like you're just standing at a train station and he's just like chilling and they're playing the audio and they say the line and he goes like that. It's so jarring. And the reason why I say this is the best theater experience in a long time is because because we're still in spoiler territory, the bit where when Remick floated for a second, all the theater attendees lost our breath. We're like just gone. And I don't think I heard anyone
Incredible
breathe.
edit. Like such a good edit.
So good. And then there was one part, I don't remember what it was, but I think it was right before the door fell down when Stack bursted it. There was a woman in the back that goes, mm-mm, and then just bam. Dude.
Did we all have that same woman in the
I don't
theater?
know, but this woman was my favorite. She was
Did
great.
you have the same one?
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
You missed out. That was a fun one. Sinners is easily the best movie of the last few years, best of the decade. Easily, it's up there because I think probably at the end of this year, not this year, this decade, we'll do a top 5 list. That's going to be a tough one, at least. Star Wars Celebration was a few weeks ago. Haven't had a chance to really catch up and talk about it. Andor has been the only thing we really kind of have been watching recently, so I say we start there. Cameron, you had some thoughts about Andor. Kick it off. Kick it up.
It's perfect. It's actually perfect. I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. I mean, do you want to go into detail? Because we can put a spoiler warning here now.
I mean, if we want to go, let's go.
I say we go for it.
I hate it when someone gives away the ending.
I can't say for sure anything,
Oh, no. I'm reading the books.
but I can say nothing.
Colin, do you mind if we go into spoilers for Andor, or do you really care?
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
It's
A lot. I haven't caught the last of the latest. I've watched 2/3 of the latest.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, give me 1 second. How about you start? I just got Wi-Fi back, so I'm
Okay.
just
All
gonna
right.
pop
All right.
over.
I'll kick it off, Cameron. All right. So Andor so far has been easily the reason why Star Wars needs to be Star Wars right now. I feel like this has been the best live action show in a really
Ever.
long time. Yeah, pretty much ever. I mean, there's been really, really fun ones. Skeleton Crew to me was really, really fun because it combined things I really liked, like Goonies and sci-fi. I think was kind of fun. Small space adventure. The Mandalorian really kicked off great with the first season. Then it kind of became a little off course. But Andor, I feel like, has been so consistently great and very like big swing energy because the first season was really great, showing how he started in the rebellion, and then now in the second season, which each of the 3 arcs in the 3 episodes that come out are spaced out a year in its world. So the first 3 was 1 year after the season finale, and then 4, 5, 6 was a year after 3. So each arc being a year apart, leading up to Rogue One, I think is really smart, and it allows each character to be different, and we get to experience this why and in this journey with them. I just have one question about the last arc. What guard are they talking about that Andor shot? Did we see that?
So no, we never saw
Okay,
that.
I thought I missed something.
So like, I will say this is one of
So good.
my praises for the show is that for a show that is doing these year-long jumps,
Mhm.
where we have these long stretches of time that we're not seeing, that like it's doing a really great job of making those jumps. We're feeling the time, but it doesn't feel jarring. It doesn't take you out of the show. They manage to get the information across to you in such a smart way.
Really trust the audience.
Yeah. I think this show is too good to be in Star Wars, honestly.
It feels like just a really good show with Star Wars slapped onto it.
It's
Because it's
like,
very
I
different.
think not only is it a great show and a great Star Wars show, I think this is like essential fiction. Like this is an essential story to like being alive. Like this story is just everything I've wanted out of Star Wars for so long. For it to take it seriously, to take the ramifications of the Empire, the horrors of fascism, and like I mean, the first arc of the new season was great. It really gets you back into the swing of things. I think the only thing I don't really love is that it kind of sidelines Cassian for a lot of it. Because he gets kidnapped by the Maya Pei Brigade, who I kind of adored. I thought they were very...
yeah. That was I did like watching them. That was fun.
They were so dumb. I loved them.
I kind of
and the reveal at the end of where they were, I'm not going to say it because I want Colin to enjoy.
Yeah, no, there's no way I want to spoil that for Colin because that was awesome.
That's a really great reveal.
No, it's not the Death Star.
No.
You recognize it though.
It's a very fun reveal. It all shows where like the rebellion is at that moment.
Yeah.
And then this second arc, I think is setting up for something truly astonishing next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good.
Everything that they're doing with Gorman is everything that they showed. I'm astonished every time I watch it how well they're able to build a culture and build a place. Like Ferrix and Gorman feel like two of the most richly realized planets
Yeah.
in Star Wars history. Like, I know more about Ferrix culture than I do about Tatooine, and we've been to Tatooine in like every movie and show there ever has been. Like,
I can understand where you're coming from, because for Tatooine, you need to explore a lot of the legend stuff. You need to read some comic books. You need to do a lot of research.
the movies themselves never do.
No, I'm saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying for Tatooine, you have to really do outside research. But for the show, it makes it easier to understand because it's very very heavily dialogue, and I really think that's
Yeah.
I think it's just
And
great.
the dialogue is so good. I want to give a quick shout out to probably my favorite performance that nobody really talks about a ton. Uh Anton Lesser as Major Partagaz.
Is that
Who
the really tall guy?
no.
Oh.
He is the boss of the ISB, like Dedra's boss.
Oh, okay. Yes.
He gets these great juicy lines, and he has this incredible like mean British drawl. Like he has a line this week where
Wait, is that the guy that looks like Ebenezer Scrooge?
yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I just lied so you can continue with what you're saying. I couldn't remember it. Thank you.
There was a line this week where he assigns one of the ISB like supervisors a mission, and he's like, yes, it's an honor, thank you, sir. And he's like, really? It's an assignment. Calibrate your enthusiasm. Like
Damn.
he's
That's
like
a new insult I'm using.
yeah,
You said
like,
Anton Lesser?
Anton Lesser, yes. He was also in Game of Thrones. He played Qyburn.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really? Hold on. I'm trying to find Yes! That is Qyburn! Oh my god, I was wondering where that went. I knew him from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Why did
There
my
are a
voice
lot
get
of
so
Game of
high?
Thrones actors in this show. Because
my
it's
God.
cast by the same person. Um,
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
But like the way this show is writing rebellions and resistance, and the way that like the way people get excited when a lightsaber battle happens is the way I get excited whenever we get a scene in the ISB where they're all around that table and they're talking about what they're doing. Like I start hooting and hollering. I know we're gonna get some good juicy dialogue. Like
Cameron loves word fights. We love sword fights. That's nice.
yeah. Every Luthen is my favorite character in Star Wars now, like by a pretty wide margin.
He's pretty good.
I think his conflict, his like core of like, I'm going to hell. I'm like nothing. I am not going to be remembered. I'm not going to be
Praised.
like praised as some like grand leader. I'm going to die. Nobody's going to remember me, and I don't care. I'm going to do what needs to be done for this rebellion. I like
It's so good.
he's
With Cameron saying that I was ready to die in war for him.
Because
like-
that speech he gave in season 1 is really hard to top.
it's
Is
the best.
that the one where it's like a sunrise
Yeah.
speech?
But like him, I will say this arc, I love everything he did in the last episode with the party and
that's a cool one. That was a good
them
one.
trying to get the bug out was just so intense.
I caught a little bit of that one on, I think, through a clip. I haven't finished that one, but I did love the party
shit.
bit. No. I meant I get it's fine. I do love the party bit with Mon Mothma, because I feel like it, like you said, it's very heavily dialogue focused, and what I like about it, you cannot escape the Empire in any situation in the show, because you have people on Gorman, which is, I think, a really great representation of like these empires, not just the Empire, but just like known empires, always trying to figure out the next spot they have to go and conquer for their own sake, for a potential coup. So if they have that under control, like the girl, her name's Dedra, right?
Yeah.
She was saying like there could be rebels that you have to get in order, like
She was
them
like-
creating these scenarios.
Like they have to essentially destroy Gorman so
Yeah.
they can get this rock to help build the Death Star.
Yeah, and it's I think just a really great concept that you have that.
I love Krennic's back this season
Yes.
and he's doing great. And in the first scene where he's like, we need to get rid of Gorman for this energy project that the Emperor was on. He wants unlimited power for
Yeah.
the like.
I saw that and I was like,
I thought it
fun.
was very funny.
That's fun.
Um,
But like I was saying, like you
we
can't
know
escape it.
He's building the Death Star.
Yeah, we know that. And that's the thing. You can't escape it. You always get something. With Krennic, you're talking about small pieces of the Death Star. With Gorman, you're talking about conquering this place just for energy, which is a very historical thing. But then you also have the wedding, where people who are advocates of the Empire, and you have people who are supporting this thing, but they don't know exactly what everything is going on. Like I love the different, like what the public sees and what the public talks about, and
The
what's
wedding was
actually
so
happening.
good.
Huh?
The wedding was so good.
The wedding is Mon Mothma, just like me. Go to a wedding and get absolutely hammered, dude.
Mon Mothma before this show was just kind of there.
She was there just to deliver plans to the rebellion,
Like,
talk about Endor.
like rebellion leader. You're like, sure. Got a cool design.
Cool name.
This makes her one of the best characters in Star Wars.
It's so weird to me how they
Her,
take
like,
these niche and make them
Balancing this life of trying to care for her family
Mm.
and also be a rebel leader. And like she had to sacrifice her daughter to some mobster
Yeah.
for money.
Which, by the way, I just caught that the daughter is the daughter of Ewan McGregor in Christopher Robin.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
never
so-
seen for Robin, so
You've never seen that movie? Oh, that movie's so good. That's
I'll take-
easily the best live action Disney movie ever. It's so good. It's
Okay.
very well done. Just go watch it. But no, it's
I'll-
kind of funny. She's been the daughter of Obi-Wan Kenobi and now Mothma.
yeah.
But no, she's great. And I love the wedding bit where she was talking about like her mom got absolutely hammered for these things and then it was
Ugh.
the same thing. But then the dancing as well, just like I want that probe DJ. I want
Yeah.
that DJ probe.
While Colin is gone, Rip Brasso rips.
Oh yes, yeah. Right.
Wait. So what have you watched?
5. Part
Okay,
of 6.
never mind.
Brasso's dead.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but now I'm not.
I'm sure Bix and a lot of these other characters are gonna die because we never
If
hear
Bix
of them.
dies, I'm gonna kill myself.
I know you are, dude. That is such.
I'll kill myself.
For those who do not know, Cameron's number 1.5 crush is what's her name again?
Adria Arjona.
Adriana Jones. The reason I say half is because it's divided in two between that and Amy Adams. Not Amy Adams, Isla Fisher.
Yep.
Which
Oh my God, I made money this. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you got ahead of me there. So Now You See Me, Now You Don't dropped its official teaser trailer. Was it like an actual trailer?
No, it was like an actual trailer.
Yeah, trailer. Skip the teaser altogether this last week. I rewatched Now You See Me. Cameron got instead $119. Now it wasn't just Cameron. It was anybody that signed up during their live stream. The 4 horsemen gave money to the public. This is not a. Oh my gosh.
It's honestly one of the craziest marketing moves I've ever seen.
That's $119 in his Venmo. So, Cameron, walk me through what happened again, because I read a little bit about it, but I want to hear your experience of this.
I saw a tweet that was like, text this number for Now You See Me. And I was like, sure, I like a fun marketing campaign. I'll text this.
Sure.
I text it. It's like one of those community, like sign up for updates about Now You See Me. I did one for Across the Spider-Verse when they did that.
That's a good one.
So I didn't sign up for it because I like Now You See Me. I don't need monthly updates or weekly texts about it. I was just like, okay, cool. That's what that was.
Can you imagine he text you a magic trick?
Yeah. Then they texted me this other thing from a different number. It would it
Colin,
said
I know you just came back. We're talking about Cameron's experience of getting 119. Oh, you could? Okay. Oh, wait, you heard the whole conversation? We said a spoiler because we didn't think you were here.
I think that was when I was pushing. So I don't know.
God.
I think I missed it.
Okay.
I think I missed it.
But yeah, so the text says, horseman crowds always leave with deeper pockets. Click the link, follow the steps. So I'm like, this is weird.
Sounds like a scam.
I was going to say,
No,
you
genuine.
clicked it?
It for real does. So I click on it. It sends me to this website called Dots. And then I'm like, this looks legit. This looks like an actual website. I go to like I look up their website, like this is an actual like banking app. And then it says they're gonna send me $119. And I'm like,
Dude,
that,
you're so much more trusting.
that can't be real. So I could have put in my bank information. I didn't.
Smart.
I instead put my Venmo in because I never keep any money on my Venmo. And I was like,
Smart.
if this is a scam, then they can't really get anything out of me.
Well, don't you have your bank account connected to your Venmo?
Like it was just to like send to my Venmo, not to like log into my Venmo.
Heard.
So I gave them my Venmo information and they're like sent. And I was like, this can't be real. So then I checked my Venmo. There it was.
Dude.
$119 in my Venmo. And I was like, holy shit.
You just texted us randomly. You go, the Four Horsemen sent me $119.
Yeah.
We had no clue what that meant.
I tried texting other people to be like, free money. But it was too late.
Yeah. I mean, congrats. You know?
One of the coolest marketing moves ever. And I told my dad, I was like, finally, being a movie dork has literally paid off.
What was the budget for that? How many people they gave out? 119?
I have no idea.
That couldn't have been cheap, right? I mean,
But I mean, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go see that movie now.
using that money,
I mean,
you personally gonna use 119?
I mean, like, I feel like I'm obligated to go see the movie now.
That is actually very, very true. Colin, you have anything on Andor, or Cameron? You want to say anything else more about Andor? I feel like without going into too much, I still kind of want to.
I think it's the smartest, best thing Star Wars has ever done. And
It's up there.
I am, while I am so happy it exists, and I'm so happy that we get 2 more weeks of it, I'm gonna be very sad when it's over.
You're gonna
And
watch Rogue One the minute it's over.
I am actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very sad when it's over because I don't think there's really anything in the Star Wars lineup that seems like it's going to be aiming for the kind of tone and writing caliber that Andor is. And
What's that Ryan Gosling movie?
You beat me by 1 second.
I'll kill myself.
We'll go over what's recently announced whenever you're done.
But like, another part of me is always going to mourn that we didn't get the 5-season version of this show. And I get it. Tony Gilroy and Diego Luna didn't want to spend their whole lives doing 3 more seasons of Andor.
I mean, because I feel like it would kind of kill the tone of it.
I think if they did, I truly don't think they can do any wrong.
I don't know. I just feel like what I like about it being 2 seasons is that if to me matches the intensity of the show in terms of timing, because I feel like in 2 seasons you have to get a lot done because their whole goal is to get a lot done in this short amount of time. 5 years or 6 years in the whole show isn't really long preparation for a rebellion. I mean, that's really like over the course of 6 years, you see it kind of start, you see it growing.
We are at 3 BBY and the rebellion is still not unified. Like,
I'm just saying, like, you get this whole thing, like, but you get the beginning of it. And what I'm trying to say is, like, this whole thing, like, when you start a rebellion, you don't really like it's quick. It's all these different things because, like, I speak from experience.
I think this next week we're gonna see the rebellion truly be birthed.
Yeah, man.
I
don't know. I think the pacing with it is great.
The Sinners Steelbook is out of stock.
God,
Damn
damn.
it. It's already out of stock. Really?
Yep. Sorry to cut you guys off. I
was gonna be looking for the Sinners Steelbook, dude.
You know what I love? I love that Sinners is doing so great at the box office. Like,
honestly, dude,
like the 6% drop its second week.
That's unheard of.
Unreal.
That's unheard of, especially in a modern movie.
It's only going to drop 22% this week.
Shut up.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
That's so
great.
when you
It's
so
great.
between the box
Usually
office
a week
weeks,
is like 50% drop every week.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like, so from the first week they had the first office results. The second week, whatever the previous number is to the second number, it was only 6% less.
Okay.
So then
Unheard of.
and then another one is 22% less that previous week. That's still only in 3 weeks, 28%. You get 28% in like 5 days in modern movies, like Marvel movies.
That's good.
That's so good. Because Sophie and I, we were planning our second trip to go see it sometime next week because we just got finals and everything. But we wanted to go see it that same night. If it wasn't 10 o'clock at night, we would go see it again that exact same night. It was so good. I would have sat first row to go see that movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need
Crazy.
to get that out.
Crazy. But yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, sorry. So Star Wars Celebration happened the last few weeks. Outside of the new
got like
Fort.
7 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Star Wars Celebration happened. We got like a lot of different stuff where we have the new Ryan Gosling Star Wars Fighters movie, which I believe is based on the video game, but going to be taking an expansion. No, it's just gonna be a whole new story with the same name.
Whole new story.
Lame.
Star Wars Starfighter.
That's lame. I thought it was gonna be the video game.
I don't. You can't use the same word twice in a title. It sounds stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Then we also do have the Fortnite Battle Pass coming up with Fortnite. With
I played it a lot yesterday, and it's a great time.
It's pretty fun.
It's a really fun.
Yeah, we got to get on Fortnite again. That was fun.
We
do.
I am so much better at it.
Yeah, that'd be great. We do have a new official Star Wars. Sorry,
so much money on it.
you spend money on this? I mean, I've spent money on it, but not so much.
Money on Fortnite. It's so bad.
That's
It's
Cameron.
so bad.
You have to live with that. That's on your account forever.
Are we gonna be on, boys?
Probably not tonight, but definitely sometime soon. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not tonight. I got work, but
Yeah, but definitely. So getting past that because I know we only got a few minutes left here. Star Wars Zero Company. It's a new video game that sounds kind of cool. It's,
like XCOM.
Yeah, it sounds kind of neat. We did get a lot of new feature on like the different shows coming out in the movies, especially Ahsoka season 2. That's starting up now. Actually, they're actually in current production right now.
Tales of the Underworld tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. I like me some Cad Bane, and then we also do have some new look at the Lucasfilm ILM documentary series on Disney Plus. That's fun. But the biggest one, of course, of all, are two things: The Mandalorian and Grogu is coming out May 22nd, 2026.
Some title.
It's not the best title, but it's plain and simple. Cameron looks so excited for it. Give us your biggest smile there, babe. Beautiful. And then I think the biggest one of them all is an actual update to Smuggler's Run in Disneyland and Disney World. I have said they always should be doing these updates. I feel like we can do more because we're now having the Mandalorian and Grogu. We're having another story at the same time because you can actually now choose where you go at the end of it, which I think
So
is fun. But at the same time, you're going to have a lot of people fighting in that cockpit where you want to go. It's just going to happen. I have always said, though, when they do Star Wars Night, they should make it a trench run where you have to go with Luke, blow up the first Death Star. That would be awesome. I will stand on this. Overall, Star Wars is looking pretty good with Andor. Sinners was absolutely beautiful. I'm kind of done here.
You didn't mention Acolyte season 2
because it's not real, and it's
Is
not
it really?
No,
wait. Were you being a smartass or are you being serious?
No, they confirmed it, didn't they?
No,
that show's been canceled like a year and a half, dude.
I thought they brought it back.
No.
Really?
It's dead.
I'm so happy. Okay. Never
Oh,
mind. Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no, they did bring back a third season of the Star Wars anime short ones.
Oh, that's good.
Visions. That's what it's called. Visions.
I like the visions.
Those are really good. Yeah, I'm kind of tapped out. Everything else good?
The future of Star Wars looks pretty bleak. Really sad that this is the direction the franchise is heading in.
This is how we're ending it.
Yeah. I want to die.
I think the thing I look forward to the most is the third Jedi Fallen Order video game.
That I am looking quite forward to.
Cameron, how mad would you be if Cal Kestis came in Andor?
In Andor?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would fit. I think
I'm
that
just asking you because it doesn't. He takes place kind of during the part of the rebellion.
It's happening around the same time.
Yeah.
Or
what about the little small guy, the little small angry guy?
I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't.
The small angry guy, the guy with like 4 arms.
Oh, Grease.
Yeah, Grease.
And
I like those characters. I think they're great. I don't need them in Andor. I don't think they'd fit. I don't want to see a single Force user in Andor.
Could you imagine? We get a Darth Vader at the end of the show. Thank God they said they weren't, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's awful. All right. Well, great. Guys, going to see you guys. If you guys haven't checked out past episodes of season 4, go check it out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere else you get podcasts. Colin, Cameron, thank you guys so much for joining. It's always a blast. Beautiful chance to see you guys. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok, and as well as past episodes everywhere else, like I just said. We have a lot of fun stuff. Our Summer Hits episode is coming very soon, like I think in 2 episodes from now. So we're working on that, and we'll see you guys next time.